Well, alrighty. Here with another little album ranking of band. Small catalog, very small catalog, but a band very near and dear to my heart. I kind of latched on to them in 1985, and that band would be Tears for Fears. They have 6 studio albums, and I'm going to rank their 6 studio albums. So, here we go. This is the 6th album in my list of how I appreciate them. Everyone deserves a happy ending. Everybody loves a happy ending. Well, deserves to. This album came out in 2004. I only recently listened to it. There's Kurt Smith and Roland Orzabal. Good album. Good album. I mean, it's hard, you know. Very good tracks. It's very, I would say, Beatlesque, and it's odd that they have that at the back cover at the end. So maybe they know, you know, it's time to end it. I don't know, you know. So, and that's at number 6. Number 5 this is a very underrated album. Raul and the Kings of Spain. The title track to this is phenomenal. It's just such a cool song. I really like this song. The album's good too. There's a picture of Roland. This is when he wasn't with Kurt Smith. See, the Tears for Fears was Roland Orzabal and Kurt Smith. But this would be number 5 for me. Good album, good album. This is not a dud in the catalog. It's only 6 albums, so every one of them is really good. Number 4, which people might find odd how I'm placing it, is The Seeds of Love. Now, the reason I put this in here is at 4, might be higher for some, it's just my opinion. Inner Sleeves. Good album, fantastic. Sowing the Seeds of Love should have been a number 1 song. Wasn't. I think it went to number 2. See that person there, Oleta Adams. They plucked her out of obscurity, out of some bar in New Orleans. I think when they were touring for the Big Chair, and she actually sings on Raul and the Kings of Spain, which came out in '95. But I just listened to this the other day, and it's quite good. Year of the Knife is phenomenal. Phenomenal song. Women in Chains, Advice for the Young at Heart. It's more AOR. It's more AOR music. But fantastic album. The production is top notch. Phil Collins drums on one of the tracks here. I think it's Women in Chains. Just an interesting sidebar. Okay, so number 3 on my list. Elemental, 1993's Elemental. This is almost a solo album, but Roland Orzabal decided to carry on with the Tears for Fears name. Him and Kurt Smith parted ways, I think in 1990. I love this. This is a great album. This is such a cool album, man. What a cool shot, right? You know, I went and got a suede jacket just like that right when this album came out. I thought it was the coolest thing. Lots of good songs on here, man. Elemental, the title track, fantastic. Break It Down Again, of course. Good Night Song, which should have been a huge hit. I don't know. Great song. It was a video. I think it was a single. Great song. Great song, though. Just good album. Number 3. Number two for me is the album that introduced me to them. Songs from the Big Chair. What can you say about this album? Start to finish. Not a dud in there. Shout, with Working Hour, Everybody Wants to Rule the World, Mother's Talk, I Believe, Broken, which is almost like a prelude to Head Over Heels, which should be played together because it's just really cool. And Listen, which is kind of what I have on right now. Songs from the Big Chair. Great. I actually saw them on that tour at Radio City Music Hall that year. Also met them at Tower Records in New York City, in a village. Okay? They did an album signing for me. They signed my Hurting album and my Songs from the Big Chair as Kurt Smith. A little blurry, but yeah. It's cool if you look in the back, see. Where is it? This one. See up here? See the power station. It's kind of cool. Remember the power station? Anyway, but yeah, they did an album signing for me. And of course, the number 1 is their debut album, The Hurting. This album is such a classic. Everything on it is just so good, you know? This is the deluxe version. Not much different. I kind of wish they would put The Way We Are, which is a non-album single, on here on this deluxe version. It's a good single. But there you go. Tears for Fears ranking. It's more in the sleeve stuff. Ask Kanye how he likes this album. He almost took every beat from it. But there you go. Number 1, The Hurting. Songs from the Big Chair. Elemental. Very 90s album. Sounds it. Everything about it sounds 90s. Good stuff. The Seeds of Love. Almost like an AOR album, but brilliant. Production, songwriting, everything. Brilliant album. Massively underrated album right here. Raoul and the Kings of Spain. It's number 5. And number 6, the last one they ever put out in 2004, which is 16 years, almost 17 years now. And I think they just want to end it on a positive note, in which they did.